Hello, 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 hello. So I will start with a disclaimer. Hello. There will be bugs. Many bugs. There will not be balance. Because there are so many mods. I finally stopped myself at like 132 mods. Uh, but yeah, it'll be fun.
King of Bretonia.
We'll be doing Chaos Dwarfs.
Gul Tadrashkazard.
We will not be starting there. We go and take some pictures. Because turn times are notoriously long on this. So I will be reading lore. I have a lore add-on. I won't be reading that at the turn, but I'll be reading that as we process stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing Chaos Dwarfs. As you can see, there are a few different dwarves. There's this Chaos Ravi's Old World overhaul, which is great. And then Derpy's Chaos Dwarf Lore pack, which is no longer supported by him, but so enjoyed that people have put up 8.0 patches. So I want to eventually get everyone. I've recruited defeated legendary lords, so it doesn't matter that I can't confederate them via the tower. We'll be playing on very hard, which still Faith Overhaul swapped to challenge. In-game difficulty. It's such a massive map, though. I will give myself a little more time. And also leave all the crisis on, so this game is meant to explode. You'll also see that when I show you the factions I have added. Let's load in. We are going to be changing our start location. I've played Drazoath so many times, so I've started in that little corner of the Black Empire a few too many times, and one of the things primarily I want to show off in Chaos Robbie's mod is how beautiful beautiful is a relative term, but to me at least, beautiful Zarnagrund looks in this mod. It is absolutely massive. So I want to show that off, so I will be using a change start location to take Zatan the Black's position. It doesn't destroy his faction though, so I will have to kill his army before I can confederate him. And it also doesn't put me at peace with the southern factions. So I think it's a good enough of a debuff to have the strong buff of starting near the city. Turn that off real quick. But yeah, we're still at war with the southern factions, and our short victory is still tied to that region, so we're gonna have to go back there early anyways. Because another awesome thing that he did in the old world is, I had to get caffeine. The drill quests are implemented, which is awesome because we get broken artifacts from that. But yeah, I basically added as many possible unit mods as I could find for Chaos Dwarfs. We're gonna have gunpowder, we're gonna have more artillery, we're gonna have Chaos Ogres, we're gonna have Black Orcs, we're gonna have dragons, this is not, like I said, this is not intended to be a balanced game, but I have, as you saw, set up the in-game crisis to be max, and then also I put on the Millennium mod for the Empire, so when I ran that on a previous campaign, they seemed to be a pretty, not a counter, but a pretty good mid to late game threat. when I've had them enabled and I'm not playing them, because they're gonna be all guns and artillery. So it should be a good rifle.
Gul Angorthar Ulama. Shanachrand Antokas Manari.
Dynamic settlements, so it's gonna lag here for a minute. Oh, so that hero mod just immediately gives them to you. Interesting. I tested the unit mods on a skirmish to make sure they were working properly, not in the campaign mode, so I don't know how it's allocated. Oh, I'm scared leaving the, particularly the orc in-game on, and then also I left the Chaos Dwarf in-game on, which could just completely break my empire. I have no idea how that's going to interact, or it could do nothing. Ideally, I'd like it to do nothing and just let us have the free teleports, because I already have the entire Black Empire conquered, but for some reason I doubt that'll be the case. There we go.
Drazoath da Erbetwen.
So just note,
Rodni Binta Grat Baragdrel.
with the sheer amount of mods, break the save, it could cause reloads, it could cause issues, like there will be bugs. But we're here for a fun time, and hopefully a long time. That said, let's get to our actual start location. As you can tell, there are definitely more landmarks. Toggle Fog of War. Like I said, we're going to be starting in the Gates of Czar. Like, look at this. This is a perfect example of why I want to play on this map. This is a completely, to my knowledge, a completely custom model to this map, and look how sick this looks. Take a picture of the lore, because like I said, I'm going to be reading the lore on the very, very long time. Internal processing. We have both overseers. And yeah, so well, I think this is relatively balanced. This is a start location for a much lesser lord. Zatan. Drazoath is so much better than Zatan. And then I have to kill him. And then I'll confederate him. And then, like I said, the short victory is tied to this location, and we still potentially have enemies in the south that will come for us. Said, let's change some still faith and roll settings. The map is so big, so one of the things I am going to do, double army movement. Everything else I'm pretty much fine with, the exception of I'm going to give, where are they, Warriors of Chaos a buff, because I don't want them to be gone, because they're good trading partners. Like I said, I enabled all the in-game crisis, but they're not, even though they were the original in-game crisis in Warhammer 1, they're not considered one in this one, so I basically downloaded a mod that should hopefully make Archaon an in-game crisis. But on the other side of things, this is also part of what's going to make things
The
difficult.
nation calls.
Empire is 40k millennium, so they're going to have zeppelins, tanks, machine guns, all of that. So that it should be a good late game rival for us. If people are interested, I will eventually post a mod list. Like I said, it's like 130 something mods.
Drundra, Drun, Kuraki, Minu, Drum, Drath, Drum.
You're not even going to be able to see the amount. Yeah, like look at that. We can't even see the amount that each building adds. But these are a little simpler. Is that a new? Interesting. So they added a new building for those. That's cool. That's cool that they added new buildings. So it actually spreads it out a little bit. I mean, there's still a lot over here, but yeah, like I said, we have Black Orcs, we have Chaos Ogres, we even have some Skaven, some Dragons. This is meant for me to just be able to play with all of the units I want to in my favorite faction on a really cool looking map. But we cranked up the difficulty, so hopefully it'll give us a challenge. Where we going? Okay, we've already teleported over here. I showed y'all over there. Like I said, all crises are on. If people are interested in how the map is progressing, we can, oh yeah, this is, like I said, this is why I want to play this, like, look at Zarnagrund, if it doesn't lag. Oh yeah, it's probably lagging because of the way it was a very delicate balancing act of getting the gunpowder units to work and fire, but then also getting the person's temporary patch for all the legendary boards to work. So in the combination of mods that made it work on this map, they start there. I think they'll teleport to their lands, but I'm not sure. But yeah, like, just Zarnagrund looks amazing. We want to conquer all of it. There are very strong buildings as well. But yeah, that's about the overview of the campaign, so let me put down a hard save. Let's get rolling.
Wata Endrini. Izan Domidash.
So, I believe this mechanically works, it's just for whatever reason the map is not adjusted properly. I was not able to get the deeps for Chaos Dwarfs working on this map, though, unfortunately.
Qualuma, Legionaras.
Let's see. Yeah, technically it teleports the drill, but we can't upgrade the drill here. It's not a valid spot for it for our faction. Right.
Drazoath. Warest Denstro. Sumas da Legionaras Asgore.
So you can see we have a few regiments for now.
Is anta erpetwen. Sumas ta Ardugal.
We're gonna try and wait the 2 turns for the cannons, because they're good early game. Alright, look how big this map is. Highly, highly, highly doubt we're gonna conquer it all, but we'll see.
Istaktis Asgore.
Do a second save. Out of 4 disabled. And loot this before we process the turn. And yeah, lore-wise, Chaos Dwarf lore is very light, but the way I see it is, when we were being banished from Zarnagrand, instead of fully going to the Black Fortress, we just went to the gatehouse and then took it over. And we're doing a coup. The alternate timeline. Once this loading, I'll be right back. I want to get some caffeine. Betty had returned. And now, get to see another feature of this mod. Very, very long turn processing. Luckily we have some lore I can read while it's processing. Drazoath the Ashen. For more than 1,000 years, the dark, burning spire of the Black Fortress has stood sentinel over the crossing place of the River of Ruin at the southern edge of the Mountains of Morn. It is a nightmarish place of soot, blackened iron, and jagged rock. Burning magma runs through it, like lifeblood. For centuries, the master of this dark demesne, and the warriors within it, has been Drazoath the Ashen, a twisted, power-hungry creature and potent sorcerer. Drazoath was first sent to the Black Fortress in effective exile after losing favor in the brutal politics of Zarnagrand. He is a minor hellsmith, but has since risen to become the Lord through his innate cunning and bitter, ruthless ambition. Still 300 factions to go. What? Chaos Dwarfs. Malign, dark-souled, and merciless Chaos Dwarfs are known in legend as a warrior race of demon-smiths, craftsmen, and brutal killers who have dominated the northern reaches of the Dark Lands for thousands of years. Long separated from the fading kin of the West, the Dawizard have given themselves over to the Dark Master, Shut, and allow chaos to work its twisted terrors on their minds and souls, transforming them into a calculatingly cruel reflection of what they once were. They are deeply learned in the sorcerer's arts and are obsessed with the control of hellish forces and the fires of the deep earth, combining dark law with artisanship and skill from metalwork and industry. Thus, the Chaos Dwarfs have produced a bewildering variety of strange and infernal war engines, demon-bound weapons and deadly tools of war, and their power grows still. Look at that. Almost worked perfectly. Able time of maneuvers go faster.
Tadras Kazad, Ankazanta de Barras Trinas.
Yeah, once we get back there, buddy. Let me take a picture. This is gonna be a very quick turn.
Mafaskart Kruk, Abdarnu Ardugal.
Starter missions.
Drazoath da
Yeah,
Erpetoin.
between. Interesting. You're not into large, yeah, you are. It's just great weapons versus halberds. Crossbowmen as well. We're gonna be facing lots of ogres, so for auto resolve, let's do 100 versus 80, 45. Oh, great weapons if not anti-lard. Oh, well, definitely halberds then.
Ista Rezu Drathjar.
So we obviously have the 3 OG actual factions we can confederate, but the other people will either have to die or we'll have to kill them to get their lords. Which I'm fine with. We do have, I guess, they didn't have faction places for these guys. And then he's from another mod, and then he's from a Chinese mod, as you can tell, the lack of text. Cool.
Hashut
We get to name him
Bindar
ourselves.
Kazad.
But yeah, I'm thinking, presuming he didn't run away,
Kasuru.
he'll deal with the Ton, and then loop around and knock out these guys while they only have one settlement. Alright, look at that, I told you it was going to be a quick turn too. Next lore thing. Chaos Storms. Storm clouds gather in the north. There are rumors that the barbarous tribes residing in the shadows of chaos have ceased striving against each other for the attention of the dark gods and are instead banding together. Suckling at the teat of chaos, the hordes grow in strength. It seems only a matter of time before the dam breaks and a tide of ruin bursts forth to engulf the old world, erupting and destroying all in its path. Offer no strength. Nurture the sinews of war, build your walls high, gather warriors to your banner, and temper them in the crucible of battle, so that when the time comes, you may yet weather the storm. Another one. Overseers. Some oversee. Oh, this is a long one, okay. Warriors who rise to the hierarchy of Chaos Dwarf society will eventually attain the station of Overseer. Such a title holds a daunting level of responsibility. The Overseer is directly responsible for the output of the laborers under his charge. Though many Overseers manage only a single factory, mine, or labor camp, those of more renown can have dozens of sites under their care. Slave Revolts are a frequent occurrence, and over their long lives, overseers will have put down dozens, if not hundreds, of such uprisings. Some overseers lead convoys sent out from Zarnagrund, either to trade dark-forged armor or armaments to raid settlements or fresh laborers. Others brave the chaos wastes, seeking out daemons to imprison and bring up to the daemon smiths who conduct dread rituals to bind them within iron constructs or handheld weaponry. Often the Conclave directs overseers to muster armies for war. In these situations, overseers will leave production sites to subordinate to take the bulk of the hardiest laborers, as usually greenskins, to serve as cannon fodder. The clanking of their chains is often the first warning the enemy has of an imminent Chaos Dwarf invasion. Take a picture of magma cannons. Right.
Anu!
We
Uzdana'azater!
just don't see where he is.
Male generals, an
Yeah,
haruak,
okay.
en
But he just
enkusar!
freaked out when I took the settlement.
Takals
That's fine.
matagulong. Is anta erpetwen.
I have no idea how balanced these unit upgrades are gonna be, by the way.
Hashut binda drashkazal.
We're gonna be putting down saves a lot. Since I have over 100
Takals
mobs.
matagulong.
Is it on? Take your tower.
Astaka alakiital.
We win the auto, but let's fight it. It's only a Pyrrhic win. Forgot to post that. And update first more magic. Just get you in range. Oh goodness, yeah, easily in range. Let me get hills. A little bit. Not really though. This is a little bit better. Not by much though, because this is such a slow taper.
Mahitu dema.
Fireborn back here. I really wish they made use Kadian's models for Age of Sigmar, not whatever the ones they made. It's fun. I don't play.
Sturkas! Rip Fadruskal Werki!
Sure.
Drazoath Erpatwen!
Stay in the center to give them. Oh. No, not yet. I have the. Oh. Well. We're gonna see if I can remove that later, because I like the mini-map. If not, it'll be a quick reload. Ooh, what artillery do you? I can't. We'll go. Well. Hit their artillery. You have a death trigger. Ooh. It's gonna hurt. Wait. What had that? Why is the purple to see that? Okay, that's not balanced. Oh, they intentionally stayed outside of the range of the... Stop. I needed a blunderbuss. Okay, it is reduced strength, it looks like, though. But I don't think it, yeah, it doesn't do immobile. Pull back now. So it's... Well... Which one is off? We wanna... Okay, they routed. I don't know, maybe I should challenge myself and not use the blow down mode. Make things a lot harder. So stuff like that. It's an interesting first map to find out. that should be the break. Didn't do a ton of damage. I mean, I took out the blunderbuss and the leader, but, well, no, yeah, I don't think that would be a stack wipe. Just because you lose your leader, I mean, if you don't have a settlement, I don't think it's an auto stack wipe. Yeah, he runs away. Not a bad defeat trade.
Drazoath da Erpetwen. Dale Castellan. Dwarf dem let. Dale Castellan. Qualuma, les généraux. Arak! Us udiol Ardugal! Izan Domitash.
They have the Warhost of Tsar now.
An
Effect regen. And at least a
Gata
turn.
Haskala! Victras! Sumas da Legeneras Asgore! Dir ama Haskala! Gandma Abdarno! Gata Haskala! Drazoath is Victraza!
Let's get next. More, magma cannons. cannons, a fiendish weapon first conceived for use against the ravening trolls and other unwholesome and hungry monsters that spawn and multiply in the dark lands. Magma cannon is something of a cross between a field artillery piece and a furnace, so that it is designed to spew molten metal and fire upon its victims, horrifically burning them to death. Magma cannon has seen long use and been the subject of considerable modification and experimentation by Chaos Dwarf Damon Smiths. No two are quite the same, but rather product of a individual malign creativity. Some use pressure steam boilers to jet gouts of burning sulfur, caustic tar, or baric acids, while others incorporate sorcerously bound volcanic lash shells in which molten lava draws from the deep earth. Slumbers until its shell is shattered. Interesting. That's regarded as one of the true works of a Damon Smith's craft, neophyte sorcerer engineers vie with each other to produce the most deadly magma cannon of their own design. Many have perished as a result. The experimentation is overcome by choking fumes dissolved by acrid vapors, or blown to shreds when their volatile mixtures have exploded unexpectedly. To their overlords and the priesthood of Ashut, this is only right and proper, as such failure is not tolerated in the service of the Father of Darkness and Fire. Wolf. Your reading does not track yours. Whatever, I want to do it. What? The war host Tsar was beaten. By who? Yes, you can join our ranks. So you're wounded. You are. He turns. No, it's fair, I did. Shoot you a lot. We want. If we do this.
Mondrax in the brush.
It'll still give us a little bit of region. A 2-turn global recruitment. Sucks.
Istachresu Drazar. Stroll! Hasharak is afteria.
I want to get there. Unfortunately, we don't have any lords ready to start.
Wolfram Magul.
If you're watching in chat, feel free to say hi. If you're watching, feel free to say hi in chat. That would be the right way to say that. I do just love Chaos Dwarfs. And with Total War 40k on the horizon, it's basically us just getting reps in, prepping for that. Dude, not love the fact that it's turning off the sound anytime I alt-tab. It's hard to manage stream stuff. But he's fine, no deal. Potentially tweak my audio inputs in between streams. Yeah, that is the one downside of this mod, is pretty long-term processing, but honestly it's worth it. Like, especially if you want to chain, like Immortal Empires Expanded is good. Also made by the same otter/modding team. I don't know how Chaos Robbie's team operates, but Old World just gives you a very different feel. What the fuck? Oh, okay, so they did an auto-teleport. Interesting. Well, sucks us out, hope you get back.
Drazoath.
Okay, so we can't attack this turn.
Utingaris.
We might as well heal. Let's see.
Dagrungron Apgru.
Curious as to why I have a letter access pact with them. Hey, Snakebeard, where are you, bud? It'd be mighty convenient if you got back to your house this turn. I would think you're not far away if all of them are right here. So maybe you went that way. Interesting. Well, one more turn. I would not be surprised if we hit the turn counter for in-game crisis before we hit long victory. Just because this map is, as you can see, even with boosted movement, this map is so huge. Like, that's what I like about the city. There are a lot of tightly compact settlements. I also like the waste, because, I mean, they serve a good lore purpose. But not easy to conquer. I suppose also lore. Irrelevant. Halfway through. Curious if any of the shore factions are gonna get cold because they don't have their armies. Work for me. Because they must be broken before they will bend the knee. Without minus 5, it's not great, but we are increasing corruption. The one true Chaos God who should. Even though I think our campaign is about getting his blood or something. Don't worry about it. Ooh, is that them? If so, that's mighty convenient. Brutish overseer. Cool. But I'm building anything right now.
Subjugatas!
Still inconvenient. Oh,
Hashut
perfect, my
Buddha
god.
Hazard.
Absolutely perfect.
Very well.
Pop down a save.
Is up, crew.
I think this will be an underway battle.
Tiran Basan. Alagital.
Oh, buddy. You have two advanced units, but doesn't really matter. We'll quick save it and actually try it. If it's too disastrous, we'll just take the auto. He's got a habit and beard. All the colors. Oh, yeah. This is the vibe. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Drazoath.
Also why I wanted to get the deeps mod to work for this, but unfortunately it did not seem to. Necrons.
Hashut Zarasgorm! Odiol! Grandita Demskar! Drazoath Erpetwen!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you really
Hashut
feel.
Zaragor! Alskon!
Cannons.
Biggest in the tribe! Sindabrash Tama! Bestrangi!
Try and get in range of the cannons. Such cool ambiance. Go a little further. Unfortunately, using Earthquake AI just auto-detects it. If you use it as a battle command, a little bit further. So they need to be engaged before that'll be relevant. Oh, here come their artillery.
Magmas Akaza! Ehburibu!
Oof, they have an iron engine. That's rough.
Azkul Ulawaku! Azkan! Ut edu an Raptor! Ashkala Ilkala! Udi Azkan! El Grabus sa El Grabus! Or an Garaz! Dömskar Ki! Ai! Mars Agaza!
Really, y'all are wanting to trade. I don't know. There you go. You eventually figured it out.
Doleth Kastalan! Asum Ahashut!
The problem with this guy is it's literally a train. Oh, it's unbreakable too. Okay, so there's no reason to focus it.
Croods!
Grin and bear it. See if they auto. Yeah. Those dicks don't catch you. Oh, nice. It's targeting him now. Yes, please target the heroes.
Brunk! Korea Azan!
Cool. Magma cannons are so good for early game. This the Fury explosion is cool. I just need you to burn out there, please. And run out of it. You're still in range for most of war.
Sich Pinter Aduhai! Dömskar Ki!
Stormtroopers. And now you're are your bodies? Yeah, your bodies are literally missing. The parts I saw would be looked cool. Interesting. I'll need to look at that mod afterwards. It's not freaking good.
Magma's Bara! El Grabus! Sa El Grabus!
My models are missing bodies.
Fatums Galwerki! Hitu Demak! Dos Itzo! Drain!
Rand's trying his hardest. No dice. That wasn't bad. Too shabby. That's what I get for alt tabbing. Ugh. I believe he gets buffed to artillery, so that's gonna be nice when I confederate him. Because Chaos Dwarf artillery is unmodded, the strongest in the game. Modded, even more so. But to be fair, I don't know how crazy the Millennium mod gets with the Empire. And we're going up against that, so... Righty. Want to regen again. That sucks.
Drazoath da Erbitman.
You're gonna go get your capital. No, we're not. We're gonna try though. Defeat. Just battering ram. Then if he attacks us, it's out of the beetles. Good for us. And that's not very threatening.
Legionaries! Daleth Castellan! Drarfdum let! Daleth Castellan!
What is branded flesh? Sure. Oh, there's an actual rocket. That's awesome. I love it.
Tiran Basan!
Enough to... Not yet. Well, next turn.
Kalejinaras Bronet Kazad!
Do a lot of money. Wounded, Kadai units, reforge. Deception. Desecrator. Master. Probably you. Because I always eventually Chaos Dwarfs, vanilla and modded. Early game, you're not going to have a lot of Chaos Dwarf units, but you do get the Gordas, Backsabba, who makes Hobgoblins insane. So I typically eventually convert him to his own army with a
What you want?
Godfather unit, so
This way.
use this guy. Very green armor. It's Jade. Let's see, what's your deal? Get some weapons, nice. Oh, okay. We like it. Shadows, backstabbing, devastating flanker, okay. You will be the Godfather. Can't get any more mag cannons though. Get whatever this is. Not too heavy. Interested to see what he does in the next turn or two. So if he doesn't do anything, it might be a little bit of waiting for us. Hope you all had a good day. I probably slept a bit more than I should have. Let it be what it be. We go next. I'm
Mahaskala Erkalak,
we'll
Andrum
piece
us
that
Appa,
deep.
Fausane.
Yeah, maybe more than that. But yeah, I'm in an escalation league in one of my local shops. We're gonna be doing 1,000 points Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. Should be a little bit fun. More units so I can have more war blurbs. You know, turns. Transitioning. Did bring him out. So your gunman and the rocket launcher, those are the two ones I need to watch out for. I think I gunned out the train. If we win this, this will break their back. lose this. We're not gonna lose it. Well, especially with that deployment, what are they doing? This is so weird. I feel it. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we hit them hard right when they come in. It's gonna be awkward though, because we're gonna have to move over here. Topography. Presume that's impassable. A big gun line. Oh god. It's not great. It's an interesting spot they chose to join from. We're fine having the air speed. Danger close, proximity.
Goblins! Face me!
Die. Protect the flanks with lead infantry. You guys are ranged as well. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Especially since I can't slow speed it.
Izan Tarazgi! Hashon Zarazgo! Ut da Arabrignartu! Odi Azker! Running! Running! Bring us to battle! Off we go! Haritva Kazad! Moving fast! Running! Shifting! Run, boys! Mahito Damak! Alskul! Ulawaku! Magmas Akaza! Dos Itzo! Otidu Anraktach! Alskan! Drathjar! Udi Ask!
Not necessarily ideal, but it's better than.
Choppers ready!
We're fine if they merge. Oh, yes, opening knowledge, yes, yes, yes. Oof, that iron damage.
Rashkazan Wakus! Manzu Adardu Adru! Al-Haharu!
Lord. I said I wasn't concerned about it.
Magmas barak! Utmos sauttos! Elmansi! Alstand! Vai satu! Unbax dem as elgi! Va uti hasut! Uti du anraktak!
No, do not fire right there.
Magmas akaza! Data maharu out! Hakazak!
Goblins! Helping out!
Backpin Woodlath! Taumansi!
Hit the Death Trigger.
Oring! Klanda Ankfa a Grimadul! Guarod! Ready to back! Find a meal! Daleth Castellan! Magas Grungsen!
Still next.
Allskant! Letrun El! Professor Elgramus!
Icarus. I should have some Iron Diamonds. I should have a rope. With
Mahitu Demok! Grundron issue them!
this sucks.
Daleth Castellan! Landom! Utsat Ulsok I! Asgul! Ulawaku! Heilstadt! Orskol! Ja! Raskazan! Waku! Daleth Castellan! Regakais! Magmas bara!
Damon's down.
Kar Unazan! Olabrik! Alsko! Uodiol! Usalasu!
Very weak. Really far. Just left field. Oh, still got some arrows over there.
Hashut Sarasko! Haftamund!
Oh, you're not a break. You're right. More damage. Need to get as much kills as possible, because this did not get us the city, technically. They came out to attack us. Or artillery starts damaging us. Right. Going to perform ad really well. Ogre laborers. Red shop. Y'all are enjoying the stream. There we go. If they heroic, I say heroic.
Abdarnu Ardudan!
I got a hero, so I think I'm gonna be good for the siege. I think. Hey, we got more lore. Sure.
Ora Dunyolsa! Drazoath da Erpetwen. Sumasta Ardudan. Legionaras Arak!
Alright. Go get your firing drills.
Dale Castellan.
Ability. I know I was going down.
Dwarf them
Firing
let.
drills just so good.
Dale Castellan.
Axes of Torment. Sure. Unit mass plus 60%. We like that. Immune to contact effects. Not too bad. Oh, that's for the set. Gotcha. So this. Bonus for snips. Ugly. Pretty cool. What does he do?
Arnuwa Arak.
increases mobility, which doesn't stack.
Drazoath!
We're now decisive. Is it a unique map? It is not.
Kalejineras Chronik Kazak!
Interesting, so he got to have it as a tower. I can only do an outpost or factory.
Anfaskard! Hashut Ingad Drash Kazad.
My army minus. I'm trying to build stuff. I think here. Does with labor. We'll be able to build this, which is great.
Minu.
Hope I can figure out how to fix the UI for that.
Takal's Matak Gulong.
Yes, we should. Manufacture this one. Settlement has not been rebuilt, so it's at least registering that we own Gates of Zar. That's good.
Kafta Haskala.
Nothing else to go.
Kualuma. Legionaras. Thaumancy.
Oh, see. To be fair, I don't. You probably will better be paired with like Zatan. Because he can't cast spells, because he's a scrub.
Gondok. Takarazan Karazan.
Alright.
I serve.
Goblin laborers. Most numerous of all the slaves held captive by the Chaos Dwarfs are goblins. Vast numbers are taken from tribes surrounding the Chaos Dwarf Empire every year. Once caught by the fearsome Chaos Dwarf slave masters, there can be little hope of escape. Where possible, goblin tribes try and barter for their freedom, using captive dwarfs and men taken from the old world as their currency. The only escape offered to goblins from their toil in the pits of Zarduk is to be recruited into one of the many bands or armies of Chaos Dwarfs roaming the Darklands. Goblins are used by Chaos Dwarfs to build the army and are often driven in huge mobs towards the enemy battle lines where they are used to tire the foe and blunt their attacks. In appearance, goblins are a far more diminutive race than their green-skinned relatives, the orcs. Goblins look rather thin and scrawny with gangly arms. The voices are much higher pitched than those of orcs, and they're extremely noisy. Garrulous. Their orcs are inclined to speak slowly and move frequently. Or, you know, y'all are enjoying, so leave a like. I do my best to stream every evening this week on the weekdays. And yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want to tune into further streams. Gotta start somewhere. Here's how the Darkland orcs are doing down there. Their military strength seems to be healthy. Nearly there. Ironically, we're getting close to what I would consider the actual start of the campaign. We've shifted our start location. We've taken out the initial guys near us to absorb them. And then we actually get to push into the city proper now. It's where the fun is. Scepter refugees. What is this? Old world hunters.
Cinderbrage.
I seem to remember a lot of some sorts. I think we want... I'm not gonna be able to build a... That's an activate west.
Is up, crew.
Should go ahead and build that. Defenses. I would not be surprised if ogres attack us.
Cinderbrage.
Seen going wrong.
Anu!
I think we'll take the magma dragon. And our straws. Giant scorpion. And leech. Basilisk is anti-large though. Spitting about blood engaged. It's so hard not to take the back of the dragon.
Rodney Binta Grat Baragdrel.
Placeholder. It's not spawning right now with that 4 or 520 upkeep.
Izan Domitash. Langstroll. Idantis Bendash. Fatadrash Kazad.
Hey, Mr. Ski. Escape.
Gork's will.
Sea Scourge. No.
Malegineras an
Should mention
Haruak
this turn.
in Ekuzan. Ital an Basindra una erpeto. Minu. Qualuma. Legionaras.
Generals. Y'all are having a good night. The late. Yeah, I was initially like, I'm gonna get started like at 8:30 or 9. First hour and a half of this stream was me messing with the mob list. Get everything I possibly could into it. That's all I want. Yeah, I could easily see 2 more series of Chaos Dwarfs. This, the Old World one, do a World Empires Expanded one, World Conquest, and then do probably in between those two, because that one would also be heavily modded. Go back to Realms of Chaos and just do vanilla, their OG campaign. As you can tell, I like Chaos Dwarfs. Just a little bit. And it's my code for not having Necrons in 40k when it releases. Sad times. Nearly there. There we go. We got his quest.
Is up, crew.
What you want?
2 points.
Mista Resu Drathjar. Vecindaris. Maricolodon. Tezuka Oswatot.
Choose different spots of the map to park it on while we're going through these inventories. Do it off. And with the Hobgoblin Archers, we should get them more for the next turn process, though. Yes. A lot of roaring, rumbling. Oof. It is crawling through these turns. Wonder if that's the Imperial side of the map. Like I said, we're very modded, so I'll not be surprised if we have to tweak things for another run. More nice.
Legionaries an Haruak in Ekusar.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. 3.
Best idea yet.
Keep on, keep it on.
Izan Domitash.
Should
Very
hope
well.
some money. How big did you get? Okay, you're pretty much the original size. Yeah, you didn't declare war on anyone. Outside of who started.
forbids.
We're almost stench. On medium. But if it's the ogre, no, it's open field. Okay, we'll find it. Save it. Probably stream till around 1:30 tonight. Thank you all for watching. Yeah. Where's the lead belcher's range? I don't have the most favorable, so
Drazoath Erpatwen.
y'all literally had to be right up there, basically.
Magmas Akaza. Ut Udiol Ardugal.
Short battlefield.
Kashot Zarazgor. Vai Sartu. Hungry.
You have some brother seeds.
We is gobbos! Goblins! We is better than them!
Drazoath Erpatwen. Magmarsbarag. Rashut Zaragor. Ut Odiol Ardugan.
Should have had some action. Hopefully you will
The war is here.
really care where y'all are.
Ta legionaras Asgore suital runleth.
Y'all are in range, but y'all aren't. Huh. Because it's because he's getting on hill Wi-Fi.
We're gonna pummel 'em.
Well, that'll be enough to eventually bring them in.
Shoot Sarasgorm! Magma's Barag!
I guess you can't,
Put us kill Dwargash
use the
Uskubeli!
magma cannon.
Winners Nachrund!
There we go, there it is.
Eilstan! Das ist so! Schaut ut! Askala Irkala! Ut Edu an Rabdak! I'll stand! Al Harharu!
Moving fast!
Anina om Dumskal
we got those
Kalbarnu
black belchers.
Igotu! Magma Zakasa! Hoktamund! Renaz Mazarna crew! There! Trinas Fabjana Krun!
Oh, just...
Arbu Hirma! Drazoath Erpatway! Grondita Dömskar! Mahitu Dema! Dömskar Ki!
I mean, they're trying to approach without getting in gun range, which, you know, fair play.
Anina Omskar Kabalu Nigutu! Dömskar Ki! Dumskal Kolbornu! Grafjan! Dead!
Oh, they try to charge.
Rash Kasa!
The vultures got in range.
Unbox them as Elgi! Me! Ah, Udi Hasu! Got Alapignatu!
Let's scrap!
That shit plans pretty close.
Isgos! Hey! Ha! Ra! Oras of Dongles! Rukum! Makas Grunsen! Drazoath Erpatway! Arbu Fadra! Castafauri! Krats! Fortalegeras! Run, boys!
The lads
That's already.
Unbox them as Erki.
Let's get on them. Let's go on. Overpowered of a hero unit. Super.
Shooty Agre.
What you gonna do?
Mojito Demak. Tadrashkazak Domitash. Demskar Ki. Ut Eschen Dorgas Uskubeles.
He's just looking at.
Askal Elgramus. Rifadumskal Werchi.
Ooh, I don't want it to die to play.
Drashkazak Wagus.
It doesn't run for our money. I like it. I actually tried to approach the gun line tactically, which, you know, must be something modded because vanilla AI just gets absolutely rinsed. Though, to be fair, this is very early gun line.
Taspin Takazit. Drazoath da Erbetwen.
I have no or materials. So I'm just
Ah, no.
public order for the moment.
What you want?
Drazoath is up. Daleth Castellan. Drarthdom let. Daleth Castellan. Gorndog. Is am Wolfram. Dir Anna Hastala.
Very good. Interesting. No one's taking a seat. I would not be surprised if this is broken, but that's fine. Go for the army ability. Tower of Zola is a hustle and bustle of workshops, forges, laborers, and warriors, where the powerful meet to exert their influence over them. Hold sway over its ancient districts is a path to power in itself, both for you and all those are. The seat of the Tower of Zola can be viewed via the door. With the flavor room.
Minu.
Leave the laborers in there for now. Oh yeah, we had, speaking of laborers, we have more we can name. Hobgoblin archers. Hobgoblins, given the choice, which they rarely have, favor razor-sharp carved blades, all the better to stab their foes in the back and watch the blood flow. But if pressed into direct battle, they prefer whenever possible to fight from a distance using crude bows and then to pounce on an unwary or crippled foe. Occasionally, spiteful infighting and backstabbing within the ranks of the hobgoblins will throw up a particularly successful and feared killer who will rise to prominence and style themselves Khan, taking after the wilder, nomadic hobgoblin with clans of the eastern wastes. These skulking... my mouse was over it, so I can't read it. These skulkers can prove useful for marshalling their kin in battle. Should they prove too successful and are seen as even the remotest threat to their Chaos Dwarf's master's dominance, they will most likely end up impaled over the Lord's Gatepost as a reminder to others of the reward of getting ideas above their station. Brutal, love it. Darkland orcs are still around. They might be popping up on army. I just love the topography of it's literally a city gouged out of the earth. That ridgeline is so cool. research. Issued.
Morg says what? Ah!
Istachresu Drafjar. Drazoath. Cinderbraj.
A lot of money right now. It's
Alakietal.
just waiting for this full stop. Speaking
Move
of
it.
hell,
I will butcher any who interfere. Is Apkru. Apkru das Kastal.
we'll stay on our side.
Erpetwang.
You're not getting replenishment though. Good night. Is that still faith over?
Razukan Muswadok. Endring Kuli Sprung. Rodni Binta Grat Baragdrel.
How Pyrrhic is technically acceptable, but not ideal. Let's quick save it and put it back. Oh, now it's just. What's the difference? I'm confused. Let's go to the quick save. Probably should have looked at the map for both. Ah, well. This is tempting me to make it just to one. If y'all want to see the battle, feel free to say so. Unofficial, not fighting back, look at both of them. And this is not great for us. It's on the back. Push forward, but with this many ogres, they're gonna overrun us. If we
Starts
don't mind,
the
and they
old key.
continue. This time they have reinforcements. But we have a hill of some. Yeah, maybe we find a sure. Worst case, we could just take the auto. We did poorly. It's a night map, so that part's not great. Visibility. The actual setup of it. You can on this ridge. It's just slightly more. That's the site. Wish you could actually ignite the oil fields, that would be cool. That is the website. That's me. Never forgot what it was. Really depends on which way they approach. so they can pivot to the left or the right. Maybe range. I guess I feel like we're gonna charge this center.
Goblins!
They're attacking us, so they have to approach us. Five to die left. Good.
Wind supper! Ready! Barads achashut!
Characters in the middle.
Dumskar key!
Deploy them. Appropriate.
Me is better than them!
Back bin Wutras!
Alrighty. Well, we have our hill. They will presumably wait for reinforcements. It looks like this would be their approach. We did set up on the right. No. We're definitely gonna push. We do have some coming on this side though, so it's good we put trash over here. Okay, yeah, I like this setup so far.
Grundon Bailmancy!
Real fire and that's fine. So many units. That's the fun part. Need to get maximum usage.
Grimasklor! Du auf Uskul!
Oh, you're the wrong part.
Arbu Hirma! Hargaur!
Firing, little buddy.
Dak! Yours! Ut Odion Ardugan! Dumskar Ki! Grungon Belnatsu! Drazoath Erpatwen! Brostja! Data Maharuau! Das Land ist der Unskul! Der Ingsvakazar!
Moving fast! On it! Running!
Oh,
Anna! Shawaster!
anyway.
Ansardu! Braskan! Haxo! Run for it! Ashut Sanagon! Ashut
Yeah, we don't
Mahitu!
need you to be friends. using decisive crouching dice.
Regatas! Anfa a Grimadul! Marju Slagdrang! Elmansi! Ut Ulskul, Morgas Ulskul Bales! Utgat ala Pignatu! Ahito Dema! Afisa El Gramus! Dos Itzo! Sturkas! Rukum! Demskar Ki!
Yes, you keep on doing that.
Asgala Ergala! Askul Ulawaku! Taumansi! Ut Udiol Abdugal! Shaku! This! Date! Drafjar!
Nice one! No stabbing!
Dalet Kastalan! Ardugata!
So,
Drang! Drang them! Stalk them! Brondita Demskar! Brunk! Vahidu Dema! Batlus and Ser! Vahashut! Demskar Ki! Vahashut!
I don't like that it's forcing me to
Grimas
not
Gur!
slow down.
These doors! Asgala Ergala!
Barely playing worse, but that was beautiful.
Eteria! Zangbento!
That might be great.
Batlus and Ser! Jehu
Yep.
Salazu!
Boom!
Dalet Kastalan! Oring! Klandaum!
So going down, the numbers might matter.
Kelwurka!
Yeah, one right over there.
Drang!
Come on. Perfectly balanced. There's all your ammo. I'll definitely this campaign, we'll take it. Take a little. We did lose the Kadai though. That's all we lost. Infernal Guard didn't work. Obviously that hero did the most, but they held their ground. magma cannons aren't as effective against ogres. I think, goblin bolt throwers. I think that's modded unit. That's anti-large. Pick up some of those, because we're going to be fighting ogres a lot. These initial districts. Definitely regen.
System the Foscart!
Yeah, see that. Quarter stack and a half stack left. Oh, I forgot to hover over for damages gold value rip. Because while he got 1,000 killed, largely suspect most of those are the Noblars, which are dirt cheap. Literally worse than my hobgoblins. But yeah, this sets us up well for start marching into the city for the next stream. Not sure if it'll be tomorrow. I still want to do either Dawn of War or Mechanicus 2. We'll see if I want to do that tomorrow. But yeah, most weekday evenings, 9 p.m. EST is when I'm aiming to stream whatever strategy game I'm going to stream. Feel free to subscribe if you want to be notified. Overkeep. Let us act. Or does a huge boost to our early game. I'll read this, why not? How we end up. Recent uprising of orc and goblin laborers almost spilled into full-blown rebellion, if not for the conniving actions of one of your hobgoblin middle managers. Informants tell you the hobgoblin that initially joined the rebellion before working his way into the inner circle of rabble-rouse was probably plunging his knife into every one of their backs. One of two things there's little doubt. That the hobgoblin actions were not made as an act of loyalty to you, and secondly that the potential catastrophe to supply lines has been averted by his backstabbing nature. Yet some damage is still being done with the leaderless droves of orcs and goblin laborers now scattered to join nearby war bosses. March out to claim back the losses from your workforce, perhaps find this hobgoblin and put him to a more useful post. 500 labor, that's amazing. Tom's ready. Hobgoblins are such an utterly evil and treacherous race that it's hard to imagine a tribe of hobgoblins whose double dealings and backstabbing is renowned even amongst their own fickle kind yet exist. This tribe, the Sticky Gits as it is called, lives in the mountain clefts of Gash-Kedra, east of Zarmagrund. Here in the legendary Vale of Woe, thousands of slaves toil under the cruel lashes of their hobgoblin overseers. Sticky Gits fight in battle with two long, curving knives, ideally suited to their backstabbing methods. Battle the Sticky Gits rely on envelopment tactic to catch their enemy off guard. The front rank of the Sticky Git formation keep the enemy busy while the rear rank stash around the sides to attack the enemy from the flank or rear. That'd be cool if they actually had AI to do that.
What you
Unfortunately,
want?
they do not. Hey, buddy.
Gork's will. Gordaz! Yaff 'em up! Bah! Get going!
Got it. Take the gates as well. So 25. Back. 23. Labor. Crossbowman.
Drazoath da Erbetwen. Let's waddle!
Let's wobble, is what I heard.
Is Udion Astra Gotta
I'm not
Valbak?
hiding this time. You had to spell, that's the weird thing about you. Your gun is very useful for now, so we're
Kasuru and Klenda ben Ekuzan.
you though. I don't have enough money. No, I don't. You get to stay another turn, so
Is up crew. Daleth Castellan.
custom up.
Drarthdom let.
Goodness. Should have seen Pal instead of Bull.
Daleth Castellan.
Whatever. Which is funny because you're made by the same mod author and you're
Corn dog.
not bad. You just randomly lost health and I didn't know why.
Takarazan Karazar.
Right, they are leveled up.
Gork wants me.
We have Gorgas in the army.
Is tok these Gazan fa Asgore.
Two provinces. Albeit small ones. The next time we will take the Gates
Show
district.
me the money.
Well, no, not the orcs, the ogres. Do a little more prep. I do think the other AI might be broken for this, because usually they've already claimed the seat by now. Which is fine, it's technically good, because it nerfs me.
Wata Endrini.
Because short term, sure, they take seeds, and it's more expensive to take it from them. Long term, it just expedites me getting all of the seeds, because you get all their seeds when you, federate with them.
Mr. Stabby.
Rodney Benta Grat Baragdren.
Hellforge. This was another quest I needed to do. How big the Hellforge is. You're under heavy weapons. Interesting. Particularly want to spend a lot for this quest. Or is it missile? Sure. No, can't afford the 24. Yeah, that's okay. I'll set this up for next turn. 1800. Go ahead and get a. Got. Wow, that's a crazy army. Good lord, yeah. Is technically a dangerous route, I believe. But haunted. Oh, well, I can't even afford it. Let's do that. Warrants up. Alright. Wrapped it up for this time. I'm gonna save. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe and tune back in on 9 p.m. EST weekdays if you want to watch more streams and like if you enjoyed.